All right, guys, what's up? It's Bear, founder of Refuge Medical. I'm here with Heath, and it's the weekend safety brief. You're probably thinking to yourself, hey, the weekend's coming, you know, we got a day at the lake coming up, maybe we're gonna go on a four-wheeler ride out in the woods, you know, whatever. Don't add to the population, don't take away from the population, deny everything, make counter accusations. You guys know the drill. But, you know, I'm gonna go boating. Okay, can you swim? Do you know how to swim? How good are you at swimming?
Pretty good.
You're pretty like 100 yards pretty good, or a mile pretty good?
Definitely 100 yards.
Definitely, yeah. There's
a mile.
There's a spectrum here. How good do I swim? Can you swim? How good can you swim? Personal flotation devices, PFDs. I think that's required
For sure.
like in all 50 states. I don't know about Saskatchewan, but there's probably still ice on the lake up there right now. You know, we're in Oklahoma. It was 94 degrees yesterday. Spring Garden's about to bolt, so it's a whole different thing. But yeah, can you swim? Do you have your PFDs? You got a flare gun? What do you do if you shoot yourself with the flare gun? Like, do I got a little burn kit on the boat? Like maybe a little first aid kit? There's a lot of people like, I'm going fishing. We're gonna go catch some tuna.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Oh no, the hook's stuck in your throat. What do we do? I mean, I just push you off the boat. I'd be like, I don't know what happened. Sorry, boss. We lost Heath. Lauren's cringing on the other side of the camera. Yeah, just put, you know, maybe don't.
Render aid.
Oh, render aid.
That's such a hard thought. Wow. Hook and neck.
This sucks.
This is not good.
Okay, so we leave impaled objects in place, right? Because we don't want to make it any worse. They might be pinching off a bleeding vessel.
Right.
Wrap them if you can, right? So
ETD.
ETD. Don't go all the way around the neck like this, because now they can't breathe. You're pinching off the airway and the carotids. So you go from the side of the neck to underneath the arm, like so. A little pat on the head always helps. Like, hey, buddy, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. If that's not working for you, you come underneath like this. You get one of these. You do this, and then you just roll them off the side of the boat into the ocean or the lake. And I don't recommend that. What else? Don't be drinking and driving.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to drive fast and take chances. You know, defensive driving is important.
Yeah, no, but your blood alcohol content should be 0 if you're behind the wheel. You know, don't drive, stay alive, all that legitimately.
Please.
Yep, don't do that. No drinking and driving. Drinking is okay, drunkenness is not from a biblical perspective. So if you want to have a bourbon or two, you're staying home with your buddies, doing a little porch sitting or whatever, that's awesome. Give your keys to somebody if you're having even a drink, right? You don't want to be that guy that keeps somebody else from going home to their family because you crossed the double yellow line and live with that for the rest of your life. No drinking and driving. Let's see. Practice safe sex inside of a covenant relationship. Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't be looking at shapes.
This was supposed to be a safety brief.
This is a safety
about
brief.
first aid because it matters. This
He
took a
said
weird
safe
turn.
sex.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So maybe like get a birthing bucket and a postpartum bucket from refugemedical.com. In a covenant relationship, somebody you love that you're committed to forever.
For sure.
Let's see. Make sure you're reading your Bible this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing to do on Shabbats.
Yep.
And don't light fireworks in your hands.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of people that blew their hands apart from fireworks that went off prematurely in their hands. My mother-in-law had, who's awesome, love her. Most people hate their mother-in-laws. I love my mother-in-law. She had a firework that hit the inside of her leg
I saw that.
and burnt her leg up. So, like, do you have, like, petrolatum gauze, burn dressings, things like that? Yeah.
You can get a burn bucket at refugemedical.com.
100%. Let's see, if you're going to the range, like you guys know the four rules of firearm safety, right? Like keep the booger hook off the bang switch, right? Keep it pointed down range at all times. Don't ever point the weapon at something you don't intend to kill. Make sure you have a real first aid kit with you because most ranges don't, and maybe the RSO took a class 20 years ago and he's still doing the ABCs. He's more concerned about your airway when you've got a gaping hole in your leg from a SIG P320 discharge. Oops, I said the quiet part out loud. You know, whatever. You're going to the range, you should have your stuff with you. You asked for a safety brief, this is what I got. So we talked about, like, kids don't make kids. Spend quality time with your kids. Don't throw people off the boat. Read your Bible. Don't be drinking and driving. Don't get into any fights. You know, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. But if somebody else starts it, finish it quickly. Know your state and local regulations on that.
And if you're going to indulge in alcohol, drink safely.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Cigars, maybe, if you're into that, or not.
For sure.
Whatever, you know. Yeah, that's the weekend safety brief. We love you guys. It's been a day over here, and our hope is you're gonna have an awesome weekend. You're gonna do things that are meaningful and impactful. You're gonna do them safely, and if some crazy stuff happens to you, you have the kits and the training that you need in order to be able to deal with it for the preservation of life, because that's the entire ethos of this company, is the preservation of life. And so if there's anything we can do to assist you with that, reach out to us, refugemedical.com. Use the chat, shoot us an email, call the phone number. A real person will be on the other side of any of those engagements, because we love you guys and girls. We want you to get home to your family. And we'll see you next time for the Weekend Safety Brief.